default. What is this? Oh man, should have put more effort into this. What? I don't even know the name of this mic. RE20. Do you hear me? Boop, 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 boop. Do you hear me? Oh, okay, sick. Okay. Can I add that to the other one? Let's find out. What is going on? Ba, 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 ba. This is gonna be the shortest stream ever, because by the time I figure out how the fuck to do this, it's gonna be time to go to sleep. Classic me. Oh, hearing double. Okay, let's see. Hello. Does anybody hear me? Hello. Move over here. What is happening right now? Can I do my chat here? Nope. I thought I was ready, but I was not ready. Nothing could prepare me for being stupid. Okay. Hi. Testing. Hi. Is it working? I'm live. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Just anyone here? Am I talking into the void? This is so ridiculous. Okay. So I think this is working here. The issue is the camera. I don't think when I go to camera, I don't. Oh, maybe. Okay, never mind. It is here. Okay, cool. What if I do a music? What happens if I do a music? I should probably also have headphones on. Ba, 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 ba. What's it called? Let's do a here. Can anyone hear this? Is this going in the other way? Audio output properties default. I don't know. Can you hear this? Oh, it's muted. I'm a dumbass. Right? Can you hear this?
You guys having fun?
Oh, it's
all
muted.
Aboard the toxic gossip train. You guys having fun? Chatting down the tracks, information, the toxic gossip train.
Can you hear that?
You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. Time you to the tracks and
So when I go over here, it lets me do it. How do I
advise me to not say what I want to say.
To apply to everything.
I recently realized that
oh my god. I forgot how I don't know how to stream. This is so annoying.
I am, and
why are y'all watching this? Me just
today I only want to talk about the facts. So I hope that you'll be willing to listen. Here we go.
Okay. How come I have audio here? Here I have audio, but I don't have audio in the other one. Audio mixer. I do like copy. I don't understand. This is so annoying. All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna make this one bigger. We're just gonna have everything on one scene because I can't get it to work. Like a dumbass. All right, perfect. How is everyone doing today? I haven't been live for a while. I have no idea what's going on. I'm tired of shit. I got let into the Twitch office. They shouldn't have let me in. Yeah, no further questions. Do you want to play some Fall Guys? Let's see. So this should work. Everyone can hear this. Everyone can hear this.
Many years ago, I used to message my
Kind of
fans,
too loud.
but
It's
not in
here.
a
I'll turn
creepy
it down
way,
on
like a lot of
my
you are trying to
speaker.
suggest. It was
Where
more
the
of
speaker
a
is coming from.
loser kind of way.
Do a flip.
where I was just
Hey,
trying to
W, how are you
invest in
doing?
everything.
It's nice to see you. I'm trying to get this working.
It's
I
kinda
don't know
like,
what's going on.
when you go to like a family
How are you
gathering,
doing, W?
you know, and there's a
I hope
weird
you
aunt
are
there
enjoying
who's going up to you and
me
like,
trying
"Hey,
to
girl,
figure out
it's
how
the
to
tea,"
stream
and
in
you're like,
here.
"Ugh."
I
that was me.
got
Group
here
chats with my fans.
and it took me so
I've been sharing
long
my life
that I'm
online for
immediately
15
very
years.
tired.
I've
So
poured
we'll
my
see
heart
how
out
this
to you,
goes.
and because of that,
Not
I
this.
feel like
Wait,
I'm
what's
talking
wrong
to
with this
my
song? This
friends,
is my
but
jam.
in the
What are
beginning
you
of my
talking
career,
about?
I
This is
didn't
my
really
this is my
understand that
jam.
maybe there should be some
I
boundaries.
couldn't really
there.
figure out the
There were
lighting.
times in the DMs when I would overshare.
Is
Details of
it
my
like
life
super
were
annoying
just
with like the
really
mic
weird
and
to me.
stuff?
I haven't done that for years.
Because I don't want the mic
I
to
changed
be
my
near the
behavior.
speaker, but I can't really figure out how to turn down on the mic. Might close your face.
But that's not very interesting, is it?
How's
So
this?
let's
Is
go
this
on
better?
the toxic gossip train. The locomotive's fueled
Hey,
with hate.
it sounds like the wrong mic altogether. Perfect.
Toxic
Okay.
gossip train. Steamroll over someone's reputation. Toxic gossip train. Hop on board,
All right,
but
let's
close
see.
your eyes. Otherwise, you'll realize that the train is made of lies, and that person you despise.
Electro
maybe
Voice
deserve to die
RE20.
by
They said it
him.
would be easy. I said, I'm going to be alone doing this. Is it going to be hard? And they said, oh, it's going to be easy.
In all seriousness, I do think it's
I
really
really seen
important
Miranda
to
sing.
hold
We
people
are.
accountable for their mistakes.
I'm good. How are you,
You
James?
know, we should hope
Good to
that
see
everyone
you.
can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. And this is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes.
I'm doing
It's
really
something that
good.
I will continue to try to do. What?
Um,
Oh, you don't care?
I'm very tired. Bonnie, it's great to see you. James.
But that's not the point of
we got a
your
Moat
mob
dab,
mentality,
perfect.
is it? No. Your goal
For
is to
everyone
ruin the
who
life of the
doesn't know that,
person
a
you
Moat dab is a
despise
regular
while you
dab, but
traumatize
worse.
your lies and monetize their demise. I feel like I can already hear the comments.
Yeah,
on this
exactly.
video.
How are you doing?
She's
Mikey?
gaslighting, manipulating.
So
She's a
I'm
narcissist and a
for
rat.
some reason allowed to
I
be
would
here.
never make
I
mistakes.
shouldn't be. I just want to.
Oh,
I'm
sorry, I
want
didn't realize that all of you are
I want
perfect.
to
so
reiterate
please
that I shouldn't
criticize
be
me.
allowed in
Bring
this
out the
room,
daggers,
but my
making your
friend
past.
is
Stab me repeatedly in my bony little back. I'm sure you're disappointed
my friend
in my
is
shitty little
going to sleep.
song.
I'm
I know you
allowed
wanted me to say that I was 100% in the wrong. Well,
and I'm allowed
sorry,
to,
I'm not gonna
be
take
in the
that
room
route.
because I know a
I'm
guy.
admitting to lies and
You know?
rumors that you made up.
Look at me,
about.
knowing people and being cool.
Hey everybody,
You know?
I found someone
Wow.
new to harass. She did some things
Someone
that
allowed
I do
me
not
into the
like
Twitch
in her
office. Yeah,
past.
that's what
So
this is.
everybody
Twitch
gather around
rivals.
because we're about to attack.
I don't
But
know.
not based on facts. Oh no. Your loaded lethal weapon is your fingers on the keys. You don't need any armor when you can hide behind a screen. So shoot me down quick with a click and bam.
This isn't the last time I'm going to be here because this would be the most depressing time. I get to do something really cool and then I fuck it
I
up.
also wanted to take a minute to talk about that girl, Miranda
But
Sings.
I'm just trying to
You know
figure
the
this
one.
out.
Yeah, her?
Not a
She's
groomer,
PG-13.
just a loser. You can be
It says
both.
that on my
Hey,
website,
you can be
and it's
both.
always
Does
been
everyone,
that way.
for everyone who doesn't
And
know
that's
what's
why
going
you'll
on,
find
there's
my
this woman
videos
who
on the
did an
YouTube
apology
page.
video with a ukulele.
Um,
And it was
realize it was
unbelievable.
my
Like,
responsibility
I've seen some of the
to
worst
decide what
apology
was
videos
appropriate
ever, and
for
this
every
wins.
kid
And
to
I
see. I've always
didn't
relied
know
on
there was a
parents
bottom,
to decide if they're
but she
comfortable
dug out a
with
hole
their
in the
families
Okay.
watching my YouTube
Audio input,
videos
audio
or
output.
coming
Okay,
to
let me
my
see.
live shows.
Properties.
Now,
What the fuck?
have I made some jokes in poor taste? Yes. Have I made lots of
Anyway, but yeah, this
dumb
plunger has
mistakes?
Twitch
Yes.
rivals on it. I
Am
assume
I
it was
sad that
important or
there's some
something.
fans who feel betrayed?
I don't know. I honestly, I just put it on my head. It
Was
doesn't.
my
I haven't
intention
even
to
adjusted it yet.
manipulate?
This was terrible. No, it's not good. I did
Doesn't
the.
really
I
matter
did
what my
the.
intention was,
the-
'cause it seems as though everyone's already
I did
decided
the. What's it called
on
on?
that. Let me tell you, it's not very fun.
I did the
have millions of
Moat dab,
people
a
all
regular
over the
dab at
world
worst.
Call you the most vile, horrendous.
The good news is this song I'm using.
disgusting,
I'm not.
life-ruining
This is some
words
guy with 53
the person would be
subscribers.
called
I'm not on the
by
actual
me.
Colleen Ballinger show.
It
Channel. I
doesn't
would like
matter
to
that
say
these
that I
things
would
are
not like
true.
to support
Everyone just believes
the actual.
that you are the type of person
The
who
actual place.
manipulates and abuses children.
Oh. Okay. Can you see this yet? The sticker? There it is.
So
There.
I just
See?
wanted to say
Haha.
that
All right. That's what it is.
The
Yeah,
only
see?
thing I've ever groomed
Honestly,
is
I
my
think they just put a
two-version
sticker
cats.
on a thing
Not
with
a
a phone
groomer.
here. I don't understand.
I'm just a loser
But,
who didn't understand I shouldn't
I'm also
respond to
kind of choked by
fans.
this.
And
Alright, I'm trying to
not a
figure out the
predator,
input.
even though a lot of you
So you're
think
saying you don't,
because 5 years
do you
ago,
not think this
I
is the
made a
mic?
fart joke.
RE20 Electro Voice. What if I just press all of them? What is a sound
Even though I know this
blaster?
video won't change anyone's mind about me, I still felt it was important to come on here and defend myself a little and take accountability. And I also wanted to say that
Maybe I have to
anyone
turn
out
on
there
this
who
mic. Is this mic not
has
on?
ever supported me in any
This
capacity.
is, I don't understand, man. It took me
Really
so long to
appreciate
figure out
you.
my own setup. Here, I'm running out of milk. Can I get some milk? I'll be right back, okay?
I never had any bad intentions. But I do feel like shit.
Alright. We're gonna listen to some more ukulele. Let me get my... Let me get some...
Hey,
They only have
it's been
almond
a while
milk
since
here.
I saw my face.
14 days, yes! Rosa Marshall, thank you for being here. I hope you're having
A lot of
fun.
people are saying
How are
some things
things?
about me that aren't quite true.
I'm
Doesn't matter if it's true.
I'm
though.
trying to get
Just as
things
long as it's
working while also being pretty confused.
Right?
Let's
You guys
see.
having fun?
2 years, damn. Why have I been here so long? Can someone explain this to me? Does anyone know what a subgoal could be?
The toxic gossip train. You
To
got
a
one-way
weird
ticket to
Twitch
manipulation
things.
station.
Honestly, I might just drop that to like 1 sub because there's a lot of weird stuff in here. Alright, I'm gonna grab some oat milk and I'll be back.
Facts if you don't mind the gaps I won't survive in the crash, but hey.
We're just gonna listen to this on repeat. Are you sure? I think this is the mic.
Hi,
I think this is the mic. If
Been
not,
wanting to come online and talk
hi,
to you
Smartcar, great to see you.
about a few things.
3 years, 8 months, yes.
Though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say.
I'll be right back.
I recently realized
I'm
that
gonna
I
get some
never
more milk.
said that I couldn't
Just
sing.
listen to Colleen Ballinger.
I am, and today I only want to talk about the facts. So I hope that you'll be willing to listen. Here we go. Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way, where I was just trying to be besties with everybody. It's kind of like when you go to like a family gathering, you know, and there's a weird aunt there, keeps coming up to you and going like, "Hey girl, what's the tea?" And you're like, "Ugh." That was me, but in group chats with my fans. It was weird. I've been sharing my life online for over 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that I feel like I'm talking to my friends, but in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability. But that's not very interesting, is it? So let's go on the toxic gossip train. The locomotive's fueled with hateful accusations. The toxic gossip train. Steamroll over.
Okay, we gotta listen to something else.
Toxic gossip train.
This is getting really offensive. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just.
The train is made of lies, and that person you despise maybe didn't deserve to die, but hey,
Okay.
at least you're having fun.
So yeah, basically,
In all seriousness, I do think it's really important to hold people accountable.
let me
for
know how
mistakes.
loud this is. I'm
You
gonna
know, we
do
should hope that
copyright,
everyone can learn
just
from
like
their mistakes and grow.
some white bad audio. My favorite thing, white bad audio. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be a short stream, just because it took me so long to figure this out. My friend is in town from back in the old days where I used to live, and she goes to sleep at like 10. So I live
What
in a
if you
studio,
could do
so I was like,
SEO
I guess
smarter
I don't know what to
and
do.
faster?
And then I know a
With
guy
Wix, you can edit your
and
meta
I was
tags page by
allowed
page or all
into
in one
this,
go.
which is incredible.
Modify
But I
your
didn't know how to do
URLs.
it. So,
Inspect
and I'm
all
alone.
of the
I think Slim might be coming. So it's probably gonna be a short stream, but I will be back on Sunday. Here. Will it be better planned? Unlikely. Ukulele does fix everything. There's this one girl who got in trouble for assault, and she did an interpretive dance, which I found was insane. Okay, this should be lower. Hey, Scott the Pool Boy, how are you doing? It's great to see you. How's it going? I'm in the office of the Twitch for some reason. I've been allowed near expensive things, which I think is a mistake. And I have no idea what to do. How have you all been? I have been gone a week. Something looks different about the stream. We're in the Twitch office. Yes. I got let in. I snuck in. No, it's not true. I was allowed to be here. This is too tight. I made it. I wanted to wear this plunger in my head, but now it's making it difficult to swallow. Oh man. How is the audio? Is this too loud? But I also did re-dye my hair, which is fun. Yeah, Dan, did you let her in? Dan would let me in. Dan would be like, absolutely not. Get this person out. Did I get it before or after I got in? So this is a Twitch Rivals helmet. You can't really see because I'm fucking up the lights. Slew's good at lighting. He'll come in and do it. But yeah, that's what's going on. I was thinking of just playing some Fall Guys and chilling. Thank you so much, Brooker. And look at that stellar badge you got. 5K. 5K. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate y'all. I know I've been not very good at streaming. You know, life's been lifing around. But I do have a good excuse this time. A lot of times I'm just like too tired, which I guess is an excuse. It's like a health thing. But I was at a wedding, which was very exciting. And I will tell you it once I finish some bites of cinnamon toast. Why is the alert so stupid? Yes, thank you so much. It's not my wedding, no. Confused as to why it looks so shitty on this side. Is it just going to keep going? Okay. Well, that's just the best that the alerts are going to look for now. Until I figure this out. Wait. What size? Okay, never mind. I just have to do 1920 by 1080, and I think it will be okay. But thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. That means we're 6 subs away from my tour of weird Twitch things. I am not gonna lie to you. I may lower that as I get bored and don't run out of things to say. Let's see. Was the plunger at the wedding? No. You deserve someone special on your team. I mean, it's a whole thing, right? Because, like, you kind of have to, you know, I'm sure everyone has thought of this, you know, in the world. But, you know, you got to choose the right person. And then, you know, sometimes you choose the wrong person. And then you have a lot of legal fees, which doesn't sound very appealing. So you kind of have to, you know, be kind of sure. That's what I think, anyway. But honestly, I'm like, you know, at the same time, a green card sounds really good right about now. So that would be, you know, raise and lower the standards. All right. Yes. Because I'm currently still on a work visa, which is a pain in the ass for anyone who lives one place and is not a citizen. You know, try not to do that, right? This is not my new home. I do not live, this is the Los Angeles Twitch streaming room. My friend is in town and she goes to sleep at 10 p.m. And I was like, I probably shouldn't stream because I started streaming at 11, which is not a cool time to stream for anyone to attend. And I know a guy, and they were like, oh, well, you can just book time here. So I got the connects. So it's pretty exciting. Here I am. So yeah, I'm in the LA Twitch office. This is the actual Twitch office in Los Angeles. I feel like they could have put more stuff in the background. The weird thing about this stream room is they decorated it really, really well, but all the decorations are facing me. So it's there's all these shelves with all this really cool shit that I can show you, but it's all facing here. And so then the background's just a black wall. Why did they do it like that? This is literally like the wrong way. Maybe we could put something cool on the TV. Do you think that would work? Let's find out. All right. Can we turn this on? There's probably like a connection over here, right? No. How does this turn on? Big old TV. I don't know where the on button is. I feel like we should put something more interesting in the background. Which can't hear anything right. That's so funny. Alright, let's move this plant. Ow. Okay. There you go. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's nice. There we go, we got a background now. Except that's kind of right. That's right where I am. So I'm thinking plant would go this way. This is so dumb. Oh, we got a slew. Hello. Did you press the button that lets the security guard lets you in? Okay. Get out of your car. Press the top button. Wait, I probably shouldn't say this on stream. Y'all, I might have to come. I might have to go down and get him. Okay. I am going to. It's always been there. Okay, I'm gonna add a browser thing so that people see a nice BRB thing. Okay. Y'all, We'll be back. I'll be back. We're back. I don't know how many people are
here.
here. I don't know. Am I allowed to eat cereal in here? I don't know. No, I was given no rules.
If a mixer like this will help with streaming, I have this mixer, I think.
Really?
I have this. Okay, no. I have this mixer, just the smaller version of it, like the one smaller.
I mean, I have no idea how to get it to work. So.
Oh my god, that helmet.
How good is this helmet, right?
Bring the helmet.
Welcome back, everyone. We are here. I'm here with famed DJ Slew Music.
It's actually Slew Music.
What did you say? So I noticed this is fun. I have in 1 out of 7 subs, I'm gonna do a tour of weird Twitch things. I couldn't figure out the lighting. This is the best I could do.
I look better in this lighting.
Just like backed up, but then you can't hear. But yeah, what did I do? I noticed, so we have a 1 out of 7 subs of weird Twitch things, which I feel like I'm gonna lower because I'm gonna run out of things to say very fast. But if you look here, you can see this, Chad cannot. There are a bunch of cool shit on this shelf, right? And
I guess they're just gonna have to take your word for it.
Yeah, but then they put the camera facing literally just a TV and a plain black wall. So I dragged the plant from the corner. So now there's a plant. But I find
the plant was a good touch.
Plant was a good touch,
yeah.
Right? But it was literally, and I couldn't figure out how to turn on the TV. So
is there control?
I don't know. I don't know. You're the person who knows things. But yeah, and I can't figure out the lighting. It's just you know, that's fine. Okay, on Sunday I'm gonna be back because my friend is in town this coming week, and she has to get up early because she's on East Coast time for work. So her work starts at 6 a.m., which should be illegal because it's 9 a.m. Eastern, right?
Oh God.
So it's like I live in a studio, so I'm gonna be like yelling. Yo, Sososaki soda! We're not drinking Sososaki soda right now, unfortunately. I wish we had
the Soso crew is back. I feel like I haven't.
It is the Soso crew.
We haven't streamed together since we did.
Yeah,
Soso,
I miss us streaming together. I really do.
Yeah, good time.
You should come back on Sunday because I'm gonna be here on Sunday. But yeah, we should.
I'm focusing on YouTube now.
He does.
Okay?
He is really focusing on YouTube now. It's sort of annoying. But we should break some Sososakis. This was just in the fridge. I was given permission to get alcohol from the bar, which there's like a little. It's not like a bar. It's like a mini fridge.
Okay. I'm not just saying this. Mm-hmm. So.
Are you gonna say Sososaki's better?
Sososaki is better.
Yeah.
This is too sweet for me. This is too sweet.
I mean, if only we had some. I think it would be great. I think it would be great to get Soso, like, Twitch to sponsor Soso or, like, buy it. Because, like, I feel like I'm going to request it.
What?
Like this. Because it's like, I feel like...
Oh, yeah.
Be like, I'm going to ask if, like, people can... Because I don't know, like, I assume someone, like, buys these. I'm going to see if they'll, like, be interested in buying some of that.
Yeah, like, you just got to get in touch with the, like, just ask them, like, who they go through for distribution.
Yeah. I assume they just gotta buy them. I don't know. I just got here. So.
Oh, the Stream Deck. We've never used one of those.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, man. I couldn't figure out how to program anything. After 5 years, I can barely get this started. But, you know, that's okay.
How's having more than one monitor?
Incredible. Yeah, incredible. I definitely need to get a second monitor. I have a curved one, and I need to get like an identical one. I think it's probably cheaper now.
I think the reason why it's so easy to give you crap about that is because you have disposable income.
I have like
for a monitor.
Oh, absolutely. I really overspent. What's crazy about these specs? So these are my specs.
Mm-hmm.
One I think is just a screwdriver set that I never took out. I just printed out my receipt from Micro Center. One's just like I bought screwdrivers, so that's on there too. Very important, by the way. I put it together. But yeah, so all of these specs I spent about $1,500, right? Which is like a lot to spend on a PC, not including the mic, I think. Not including the mic, but not including the mouse and like something else.
Like just the PC.
The PC and I think like the monitor, but and the keyboard, but not the mouse. So that was about $1,500, which was, you know, that's a good PC, right? Like that's a really, you know, you can get a very strong PC for $1,500. But then the pandemic happened, and there was
which one?
The global one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then there was a shortage of. Oh God damn it! My plunger just ran into the mic. Sorry.
Hi, Lena.
Hi, Lena. It's so great to see you.
Yeah, long time no see.
Lena, we're in the Twitch office in LA.
Woo!
They let us in. They shouldn't have, but we're here.
They let us in. It only took 2 broken doors, 1 pick lock,
500 people.
You know, and 2 driven spirits.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you. The spirits being this.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was a global pandemic, the big one, and
this was the one in 1918.
No, it was in 2021. And there was a shortage of silicon. There still is.
A shortage of silicon.
Yeah, there was a shortage of a bunch of shit, and so the supply chains got fucked. And so I have the 2060. I'm not using it right now. I don't know what. I'm sure whatever PC this is incredible, but this is the one I have at home. It was a 2060. And the 3060 or whatever, 3080 or whatever, was like, people could not get it. People were like doing lotteries to even have the opportunity to buy it. And they were like so overpriced.
A distilled water shortage for years.
Oh, that's
even
expensive.
Before the pandemic.
I feel like Lena knows that as a fellow CPAP user, because like, why would you know that unless you were CPAP?
Lena's on that
CPAP life. So yeah, with the pandemic and stuff, people were like fighting over the 3080, and now there's like the 4000 series, but a lot of people can't get their hands on it. Same thing.
There's
right?
a 4000 series.
Yeah, so I'm 2 series
wasn't
below.
The 3080 like? Isn't that like multiple thousands of dollars?
People were buying it for like ridiculous. Like people were like really overpaying because they were out of it. You gotta come closer to the mic also, because
that's crazy for a graphics card. Yeah, but the lighting is very harsh.
I have no idea how to get the lighting. Yeah, it's very. I think it's this one here. I don't know how to turn that one down. There's that specific one that's like right on the head, on the left there.
Right here?
Yeah. So yeah, basically what happened was it that one's fucking us. Nope, not that one. Maybe there's like a light switch.
What color did you have on? Blue?
Yeah, but I think it's like those ones. Ow, God damn it. Oh God. Oh, I feel like I'm getting like abducted. Those are good. These are like these like kind of like stage lights. There's specifically this one light that we have to turn off. That's like not. It's not even like part of the lights. It's just like the light switch. I feel. You know.
Yeah.
Wait. What if I press this button? Oh, am I gonna turn everything off? Okay, can you put a little bit? Oh, I don't know if it on your head. Oh, you have a big head. Oh no. Okay, wait.
Okay. There's an experiment going on.
Zone 1, Zone 2. Oh, this is bad. I can't press this.
There is a switch that could be this light. It could be this entire system.
Yeah, I don't think I should play that game.
Oh, these are coming on.
And now they're adjusting. Why did they do the automatic adjusting? This is ridiculous. Now these are brighter. I don't want these brighter. They like automatically are just like, would you like to be brighter? I'm like, no. What? All right, let me. We gotta figure this out.
Hey, I got these headphones.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Let's see.
Now it's somehow got brighter.
Sports car Desire.
Sports cards direct.
I don't have my glasses. Sorry.
It's okay.
The plunger serves as an antenna for aliens. Yes, it does. I would put it on, but I have a gigantic head.
Oh, your head's too big. That's
yeah,
okay.
my head's too big. Here, I'll keep looking.
Anyway, what I was saying, is this a prop mic? It feels like it doesn't even work, right? And I think it got brighter. How do I do
I think it got brighter.
I think they just wanted to spite me. Holy shit, is that the landing of the ship enclosed of counters of the third kind? It feels like I'm in some sort of like alien thing. And then I look directly into the light. Yeah, I feel like that's the right answer, but I'm afraid of turning everything off. That zone 1, zone 2 thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know, right? It's like, I don't know.
I mean, there's these knobs, but I don't want to turn everything off.
Anyway, so what I was saying was, because of the pandemic, my specs of my PC are like, instead of going down in value, they've gone up because of the shortage. So now my PC is worth even more than when I got it, which I think is crazy because I built my PC back in 2019, which was 4 years ago. I feel like no one could have guessed. I mean, obviously no one's going to guess the global pandemic, but I don't think anyone could have guessed that my PC would like go up in value substantially. Like now I think like the parts are more expensive than they were back then. Tomorrow, yeah, I have a sunburn. Oh my God, don't start me on a sunburn. Yesterday, I almost died, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw my story on Instagram. Please follow me on the Instagram. Please follow me on YouTube. I'm literally begging you to follow me on YouTube. That's my Instagram.
Also, I just started my YouTube, and my last video has Moat.
Yeah, that's true.
It is, well, my page is going to be mostly like horror based, and I have a reaction with both of us to the director's cut of The Mist.
Here, I'll post that.
With MoatSimulator.
Scott says that he's seen it.
Thank you, Scott.
Yesterday was the hottest day in human history. I don't know if that's an exaggeration or not, but I could believe that.
Wait, what area?
It's possible.
So, I'm going back to my hometown in Phoenix. Sorry, to Phoenix in 2 weeks. And apparently it was 122 there not too long ago, which sounds like a hate crime.
That's like literally disgusting. It was literally the hottest. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no,
Holy shit.
Not a big fan of global warming. Can we stop that?
Let's do global cooling.
Yeah, good call.
Good call. You know what? I'm brave enough to say it.
That's true.
Let's do global cooling.
That is brave. Okay. Please subscribe. I'm gonna do an arrow. Then I'm gonna pin this message manually. Just subscribing to my channel. I linked your video too.
Yes, watch our reaction video. Moat is a horror baby.
True. We need more air conditioners for global cooling. Yeah, it's odd to me that like air conditioning, I feel like it makes stuff so hot to make things cool. Like I feel like air conditioning, I don't know science, but I think air conditioning makes I think air conditioning seems to be more contributing to global warming, like heating.
Perhaps.
Because it just seems like a lot of work to make cooling. I don't know. If there's a scientist in here, can you please let me know?
The only way out is in. Starring Liam Neeson.
True. All right. I was gonna say some things. Thank you for gifting us up to Scott the Pool Boy. Yes. Yes. That means we're 5 subs away from the tour of weird Twitch things. Which
we can actually hear it.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of fun.
Woo!
Which I might not, I might lower the sub goal because I'm running out of things to say. But I have a couple things to talk about. I do have a couple topics. One is the wedding I went to, which was very much like a midsummer wedding.
Nice.
And one was yesterday, we almost died. We almost died in the middle of Los Angeles. We got lost in the wilderness.
To be fair, Cassie and I almost died.
Yeah, but I was good. I survived the first time. I've never been to the what was it called? The observatory? Griffith Observatory, which is a very famous observatory. It's in
I feel like this
GTA.
should be like
I
over here.
okay. Yeah, it is completely covering your face, which I'm not sure was the intention. Okay. So we went to the Griffith Observatory because I wanted to show my friend tourist things. And I don't really go outside in the sun, and I don't usually go on hikes or anything like that. So I was out in the sun, and
You just got
bright
thrown
sun.
into the elements.
I just got thrown into the elements, which is not my favorite thing. Edson, it's so great to see
Edson,
you.
woo!
How are you? We're in the Twitch office. Someone let us in. Can you believe it? This is the LA Twitch streaming room, officially. So yeah, I got thrown into the elements, and we walked all the way up. There's a lot of sun, not too much shade. We finally get to the observatory, and there is no Wi-Fi or anything.
Yeah. So anyone who is familiar with LA probably knows this, but if you're not, it's a surprise. So in the middle of the city, there is Griffith Park. It's like
I'm
this.
just trying to get on this light. It's impossible.
It's this big section of just like wooded area, right? It's kind of like our Central Park.
Mhm.
And
Better than the Central Park.
yeah, so
Screw
we
you.
wanted to do tourist things for Moat's friend Cassie, and we went, and there was no cell phone service.
Nope.
We went up hiking, saw the observatory, right? Once we were done, we could have just walked a mile down.
Yep.
Which I voted for. I'm like, let's just walk a mile down. We can kind of see our car at the bottom of this mountain. Let's just do it. But unfortunately, Moat, you're tired. You're a little too tired.
I don't know why you're making this sound like this is all my fault.
This is what happened.
Yeah. I mean, I think what happened is, if we're
Okay,
going
okay.
into it, is
Okay.
that we were going to park, and then instead you wanted to be polite and wait for that person to leave the parking spot.
No, this was after. This is when we were done with the
I know,
observatory.
but before you missed that because you wanted to be polite, and then we had to drive all the way down the hill. So this is, there's a lot of mistakes leading up to it. Okay, I don't want you to think that this is all me, because could have all been avoided had you missed that spot.
We should get to the meat of the story.
The production level is great. It is great, although there's a light that we can't turn off for some reason. They have all this really good production light, but there's these I think room lights that we can't figure out how to turn off that are right above our head, and it's giving me a migraine, and I can't figure out how to turn it off. You walked away and came back to a wonderful gift? Slow music? Speak of CPAPing, have a great night, Lena. Thank you so much for being here. All right, we're getting the meat of the story. Okay, meat time. Brake light with plunger. Yeah, I should just break it. Okay, meat time.
All right, meat of the story.
Well, you do this while I try and figure out how to turn off this light, because it's
Okay.
literally hurting my head.
All right, the meat of the story. We went to Griffith Park. We hiked up this mountain on a hill. We saw the observatory. And keep in mind, it's hot. It is hot as fuck. We're done. I say, hey, let's just walk back down, get to the car. But Mo was getting kind of sleepy, so we're like, okay, apparently there's a tram, there's a bus. So I asked the bus driver, I'm like, hey, does this bus take us to the parking lot at the bottom? And she's like, yes, it does. It did not take us there. We got on the bus. The bus took us to the complete opposite side of this hill. So we had to get off.
Oh,
Are you okay?
my plunger just hit the lamp.
We had to get off. We couldn't call an Uber because there was no service. We were stranded. We had no idea where we were. We're in the middle of this giant park/forest area. and Moat really had to go to sleep, so we left Moat on a park bench, and she passed out. And Cassie and I had to walk hike a couple miles around this mountain to try to find my car. It was quite. Like, I felt like we were lost in the wilderness.
It was. I went camping in Canada like days before this, and it
Yeah.
was so much more available.
Yeah, and this is like Moat going out for the first time in a while.
Never again.
And this is her experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna press the button. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna press zone 1. I'm gonna see what it does.
Okay.
If it turns off everything, I'm sorry, but I gotta try.
All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. That was the light.
Oh,
Oh, that was the light.
oh shit! Did I do it?
Yeah, you did.
Did I turn everything? Vladimir Poopin, thank you so much. Vladimir Poopin says, oh.
Oh,
Wait, let me
that's
get
it.
my
So
I figured it out, I would like to say. I
What?
figured out where the car was.
You figured out where the car
Finally
was.
highlights. Thank you so much, Vladimir Poopin.
That's a good name.
It is a really good name.
I put a pin on Moat before we left. So once Cassie and I found the car, we drove back to the pinpoint to where we left Moat asleep.
But I found the car. Like, I figured out where the car was parked.
You figured out the area.
I saw it on the Google Maps.
Okay, now that we have this, I'm gonna adjust the blue light.
I'm really proud of me for doing this. Edson, when are you coming to town? We're so excited to hang out with you. Oh, way better. Oh, thank God. I fucking hated that light. It was so bad. It's been like an hour.
This is way better.
Will you guys be at LA Comic-Con again? I would love to go again.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's not till like October or November though, right? But yeah, I would love to go.
Until before then, we're gonna be at TwitchCon.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be at Anime Impulse in San
With the
Francisco.
Sosasaki crew.
Yeah, with the Sosasaki crew in San Francisco.
I'm wearing my sweater actually.
Woo!
Yeah, it's a good sweater. Yeah, as many of y'all know, Slew has stepped over me in a painful way. It was a mutiny.
It was definitely a power struggle.
It was a power struggle, and he won. And now he's. Oh, are we doing like a? We're in the office. We're in the Twitch office streaming room. Cool.
This is for So. I'm gonna zoom in on you and just be like this.
Okay, but also say that we made it into the Twitch office.
Okay. We made it, and why is my voice so dry? Okay. We made it into the Twitch office.
Yes, you were the Monster High cosplayer, by the way. That's so awesome. I mean, there were quite a few. Oh my God, gapped! There were quite a few Monster High. There were quite a few Monster High cosplayers, but I don't remember which one were you specifically. Gap, thank you so much for the raid. That's so nice. That's a huge raid. I would do the raid song, but I am in the Twitch office.
Yes, where are we right now?
We're in the Twitch office.
The official Twitch office.
Yeah. We're in the LA Twitch office. You know, let's not get too excited, because why are y'all here? That's a great question. So I know a guy, and we can hook you up.
Wait, who's your Twitch guy?
I'm not telling. I've got the ins. My friend is in town from. Doesn't matter where she's in town from, but she goes to sleep at 10 because she's working. She's traveling and working, so she starts at 6 a.m. And I was like, I literally live in a studio. I can't stream if you're going to sleep when I start streaming. But then I was told that I was able to book a space here. So I have the connects. Maybe, but I'm going to be at TwitchCon this year. You are going to be. I mean, but if you come to LA, you can be in this room where we have a bunch of cool stuff on the shelves that you can't see, in this plant. It almost looks like we could be lying, right? This could be anywhere. The only thing that really looks Twitch is this. And this helmet. I don't know.
I mean, this could be just any GIMP room.
Anyways, great to see you, Gaps. How have you been doing? Were you playing Red Dead? I guess I could shout you out and find out.
I gotta play Red Dead. I still have not played it.
Your microphone's better than this one, right? We can't figure out. We've been told that they don't think that this is where the sound's coming from, but I can't figure it out. I think this is probably a user error.
Wait.
That's what I did. I think this is it.
Is it coming from there?
I can't get it to work. We just got the overhead light to go. It was all just technically. Oh, it's definitely not the mic. Okay.
Oh, it's not the mic.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. We're doing this wrong. It sounds not coming. I don't know where.
To be fair, this is your first time streaming from here.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna be back on Sunday because my friend's here till Sunday, so I'm allowed to use it then.
After church.
Streaming is hard, exactly. Streaming's hard. But anyway, Sameen, nice hat. Sorry, I need to say hi to everyone.
But I really appreciate Moat because streaming is hard, but Moat makes it look harder. And I really respect that about her.
That was good. Shiokai Susamin, Narakali, thank you so much for being here.
Thoughts on Zach Digital? What are your thoughts on Zach Digital?
Wait, Samin, why do you know Zach Digital?
No, I only laugh because we love Zach Digital, but Moat's pastime is making his life a nightmare at every corner she can.
Do you know this? Because Zach literally, hates me. Can we tell the story of what Zach at TwitchCon?
Oh my god.
Hi, Stick, it's great to see you. And Crystal, thank you so much for the love.
So, it was a crown party, right?
It was a crown party.
Yeah, so...
I have no idea where the mic's coming from. I think it's coming from the camera. I can't figure it out. Next time we'll figure it out, chat.
So, Zach Digital does not like a lot of attention on him, especially in person.
And people are like, why is he a streamer then if he doesn't like attention? Because his favorite thing is inside the internet. So his favorite thing to do on stream is interview people. Mm-hmm. So when you're interviewing someone, you're interviewing someone like Cutie Cinderella or someone famous, right? Mm-hmm. And so you're asking questions and you want to hear what they say.
Yeah.
So people think it's really weird that Zach doesn't like attention, but I really, really feel like it's because
Gavin never got.
I never got mine either. And I said, can I be interviewed? And he says, you're at the bottom of the list. Every time you ask, you get pushed to the bottom of the list. That's what he said.
What a power move.
It was a power move. But yeah, I think that he really enjoys streaming, but I think he really enjoys interviewing because you're both doing something that you love. And he said that to me too, that's so funny. He's evil.
Hey, at least Zach does not, discriminate,
Yeah. But yeah, I do think that to me really makes sense as to why he's Crystal Gazer. I think I might have called you Crystal Geyser. Good name. But yeah, I think that makes sense as to why he likes streaming, but also hates attention because he likes to be. He likes to ask questions and get the attention on that person.
Yeah.
So people aren't looking at him as much as the person he's talking to.
Yeah. So that's a very opening to me because I thought that Zach Digital was just doing it to you because of your harassment towards him. But
Naturefee, hello Naturefee, by the way, just came in and said, but he did interview you, Gap. Did he not? The drama. Hi Nature, it's great to see you. How have you been? No.
Oh.
Yeah, he interviewed a lot of people too, I would like to say. I would remember I liked talking about me a lot, right? I wanted to talk about me.
Well, it's a good thing Gap is so interesting.
True.
Because I don't think I've met anybody who had as much Pokemon knowledge.
Oh my god, yes. Very strong Pokemon knowledge. Anyway,
I remember when I first, actually the time I met Gap in person, Gap, you went off about Charizard.
Yeah.
And I was very impressed. I was like,
detail. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I agree with that. Okay, I'm not a nerd.
I mean, come on. What is a nerd? He's fucking good. I mean, I feel like a nerd is someone who knows a lot about things, right?
Yeah, you can
I
like
like
I love playing
we're out of focus.
Charizard.
This is I fucking.
Oh, I love playing Charizard, but after everything you said, I'm just like, you know what? Maybe Charizard is not as bad, as awesome as I think Charizard is.
That fucker can choke. Automod blocked it for bullying. Automod's like, hey, don't bully Charizard.
Oh man.
Ash's Charizard was a dick in the anime. No, I mean, you're a fucking nerd, dude. I like how out of all of these are very aggressive, but
Wait, what's
only
the difference
Gap's
between
got.
this and that?
This is attached to OBS, so I just have double shadow.
I have not been reading this at all.
It's
I've
the
only
same.
been
It's
reading
the same
this.
thing. It's
Okay,
just
okay,
bigger.
okay.
That's OBS, so it's easier to read. This is
Okay,
just
okay.
like I just have the dashboard on because
Okay.
I'm not good at. I don't know. My
Can I have
streaming
that one?
is a mistake. Yeah, but you have to. I don't think you can have the whole thing. We have to split this one.
Okay.
Okay. I work tomorrow, and I think neither of us are gonna get up. We're just gonna be Mal, oi mate, Mal.
Oh,
look
Mal!
who's here.
Oh, it must be late if Mal's up.
Yeah, Mal's because Mal now wakes up. Mal used to go to sleep very late, but I think now Mal's waking up early. Mal, look, we're in the Twitch office, mate.
Oh, also, sorry, before we get off topic, last thing I want to say is Gaps. We're going to be at TwitchCon as well.
Yeah.
You're going to go into TwitchCon. I'm just going to be there because
I'm getting a ticket.
I want to do
He doesn't
Vegas
want to pay
things.
the money.
I mean, I'm not really on Twitch anymore. I'm trying
It's
to.
also like $300 this year. They
Really?
they boosted the price. Yeah.
I'm trying to focus more on YouTube right now, but I want to go and still hang out with the Twitch homies and go and do some Vegas stuff. I mean, TwitchCon and Vegas, amazing.
Mhm.
Like, of course I'm there.
Cap's going to have smacks. I assume that's
Woo!
sex, but in a cooler way. You know. Your mullet makes you look like a lesbian. Gaps is just bullying in their own community here.
How long until you're arrested?
We only have a couple more minutes before they break.
I would like to explore Vegas, which you've never been.
Me neither!
Oh, yes! Yes! It's going to be Moat's first time as well. I love it because I've been to Vegas so many times.
Yeah, that makes sense because you're like from Arizona.
Yeah, I'm from Arizona,
It's
so
easy to get to Vegas from California. I have never made it down.
you know. Okay, it's actually
Apparently, it's pretty easy to get from Vancouver.
it's
I just
closer.
never bothered.
So LA is closer to Vegas than Phoenix is to Vegas. But I was just there a lot because I dated somebody who lived in Vegas.
Right.
So there was a period where I was there every other weekend, and I got like the scoop from a local.
Mhm.
So I love Vegas. So just let us know what you want to do. I can direct you in the right direction, and I'll
Yeah.
force you to hang out. With
And let us know who's going to be there because I spent I think about a total of 3 minutes with everyone at TwitchCon last year.
That's
think
why I don't even want to buy a ticket this year. Like last year, like I barely went into the convention because of you.
Because of me.
Yes, because I was like such a Twitch baby. I wasn't gonna go in there without you.
You had
But-
Petey was there. Gaff was there. A bunch of people you know were there.
Well, no. But I saw them outside of the convention. I
Mm.
mean, in the convention.
I mean, I've noticed that with my level of awakeness, you need to have like a second person to hang out with.
Yeah.
So please, Gaff, take Sloop.
I've only been to
I was on the
Vegas
go,
under the
true.
age of 21. Ooh, that's not as fun when you're under 21, unfortunately. Okay, maybe I was there, but I was on the go. Yes,
Wait.
no, 100%. Everybody is on the go there. And like, I get it. I understand. And that's why when we saw people, it was like at parties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like at the convention.
Because at the convention, it's like so hard to find. Like I was looking for like Curly Chris and stuff, and it's like, okay, we're in front, like him and Scummy, and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
we're in front of this sign, and it took me like 20 minutes just to find him.
Yeah.
Crowded. We were on the same
Oh,
floor.
yeah. Weren't you, I think I saw
Cookies.
you.
They
We
stick it-
saw you at the crown
Oh, those
party.
were Mel's Crocs.
You were with Han Huts, which I love. I love Han Huts.
Oh my God, Hannah lives here.
Yeah. She.
Did
I
you
don't.
invite her to? a thing?
To the thing? Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, she lives here. Why do we hang out with her? I forgot
I don't
she
know.
lives here.
I mean, she kind of like floats around.
She's traveling a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was, but we had to dip. I had to meet someone. But I mean, that's the way it is. It's like you constantly have to dip in TwitchCon. It's so chaotic.
That was my first experience with TwitchCon. So now I know what to expect. But
I'm gonna drink less because I just can't. I won't be able to like make it.
Yeah.
What? Thank you for gifting a sub to Mal. Yes.
Nice.
Boo boo boo.
For 20 months. This year I'm focusing on the people I didn't see last year.
Yeah, I only saw you for like 2 minutes, but to be fair, we hung out with Gapped a lot in LA.
That's true.
So we spent more time with you in person than like most people at TwitchCon because you came here, which is why it's a good reason to come here. Yes. Oh wow! Look at all those good subs. That means we're only 4 subs away.
I'm
from
really
tour
excited. So
things.
and also it's the same weekend as when we were young. So it's going to be a gamer / alt emo crowd.
Every alt girl in America will be in Vegas that weekend. Just saying.
I'm going to have to fight through all my exes.
Yeah, they're just like all your exes. What? Thank you so much, Ticket. That's so kind of you. 14 months. I appreciate it. That's very, very kind. Woo. Thank you so much.
No, I'm super excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be really fun. I am really trying to drink less, though. That's why we got to split this last one. This one's going in the bag.
Yeah, because alcohol kind of affects us differently. Where it's like alcohol, like, keeps me going at a party, and I think it makes you pass out. Right?
It keeps me going at the party, but then it fucks me the next day. Like, it's one of the worst things when you have a sleep disorder. Yeah. So I realize, like, if I want to hang out with people and experience it, I can't drink. I can drink in LA all the time, you know. I think I'll survive. You know, there's a lot of alcohol in LA. Why is this suddenly not working? Okay, there we go. Let's see. Zach Digital. We have to go back to that story.
I think the first time I saw y'all interact in person.
I love this topic.
It was at
my house.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
He did come over and stream with us one time.
Okay. Yeah, on the So channel.
Yeah,
even though he doesn't drink, he was supporting the homies.
Yeah. That was very awesome. So at TwitchCon, Zach was helping out with the crown party. So Zach doesn't like a lot of attention on him. He actually said he didn't even really want to go to the crown party.
No, he didn't even want to go to the party. He was forced to.
He was forced to go because of his job. So he already didn't really want to be there. So he just kind of like floating around.
Sorry, I gotta turn down the mic. I'm peeking.
He's kind of like floating around, just like, hey, what's up? And we're all there. It's like you, it's me, like BB Jess is there.
Yo, everyone is there.
BB Jess, yeah, like everyone that we know, along with like other, yeah. So Zach is just like hanging out, and someone says something like, oh, like what party is this? Blah blah blah. And since Zach like kind of like helped like set it up, Moat was like, this is Zach's party. And someone else was like, oh, this is Zach's party? And he's like, no, it's not. It's not.
This is not my party.
And you're like, no, it is. Like, this actually is Zach's party. And like 3 people were like, oh shit, that's cool.
And he's like, please, no,
he's
it's
like,
not my party.
No. And Moat was like, Zach. The entire bar started chanting Zach. And Zach just turned red.
I have never started a chant in my life. Like, I've been to sports games, like, I'll join in, but I've never...
Well, you were spoiled because your first chant, like, ignited an entire bar
of people.
And let me just tell you,
and
not every chant ends that way.
Yeah, no, I was shocked. The entire bar was streaming
Zach. Zach turned red and was like, he went from going, no, to just like, Are you fucking kidding me, Moat?
He hates you for that, Jesse, but he didn't like it. And then he would turn to you and was like, I'm so sweaty right now.
But also, what's awesome is after that happened, this was like probably 20 minutes later. It was you, me,
Jess.
Zach,
Hey, Tony was there.
BB Jess, Hey Tony.
And like
we're
probably
in a group.
a couple others.
Yeah,
Those were the thing.
we're in a group talking, and Josh Belmar. Shout out Josh Belmar. We love Josh Belmar. Josh Belmar, who we actually took there from LA.
I'm so excited for TwitchCon.
Yeah. Messages Moat because he's outside and he wants to get in. So Josh Belmar messages Moat, and Moat's like, I mean, because like BB Jess is there, Moat's like, hey, I have a friend who wants to come in, but I'm so sorry. Like, he's like really cringe. Like,
He's a big fan of everyone.
He's like a huge fan. He's gonna like fan out. So just like, you know, bear with me. And even me, she fooled me. Me, like BB Jess and Hey Tony were just like, oh, who is it? And you're like, 1 second, I'll be right back. And she leaves. And immediately Zach's like, oh, what is it, Josh Belmar? Oh, what? Wait, like he saw through your bullshit. And he's like,
who it was.
yeah. It's, oh, what? Let me guess. It's like Josh Belmar. Oh, what? And his exact words were, oh, what? And I'm sure it's just Moat just trying to like break people down like all around.
Does that sound like Moat just breaking people down? Does that sound like something you should do?
I just love that he was so fed up with your bullshit that night that he's just like.
And it was Josh Belmar.
It's like, oh, not Moat, what, breaking people down all around her.
It's so good.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's our Zach story. I think we have 4 Zach stories, but that's my favorite one.
Like, I was so sad when TwitchCon ended.
Yeah, you love TwitchCon. Just because like you're more focused on YouTube doesn't mean that I feel like you should.
I mean, that's why I'm still going. Yeah. No, but
I love like the community. The community just isn't the same in any other like. No, you don't have like an Instagram community. You know, you don't meet a group of like-minded people on Instagram. But like Twitch, you really feel like I connect with people like who like the same things as me. I'm sure it kind of happens on YouTube, but it's such a big space. It's like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything like Twitch, to be honest.
I feel like you have to find your culture within YouTube, where Twitch is kind of like
there's only one
Twitch
group
too,
or
but like but I always I saw Twitch as like a small town, and YouTube as a city.
No.
So.
Which means like like the numbers are more on YouTube, but then the connections are more on Twitch. So it's like do both. I think. I mean, obviously you have to focus on one or the other, or you'll lose your mind unless you are like an OTK and can hire people to do it. But I don't think you should give up on one or the other. So
Yeah, I just like I personally realize that I'm much better at like written planned content.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm trying to focus more on that too, but it's like a whole thing. Also, come on, your face is in the mic.
I mean, like you see how long it takes me to edit a video.
Long.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I'm never gonna be able to do it, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you will.
I got a YouTube above. This is sort of like an older video. I put it on. This YouTube video was back when me and Chum Blago, shout out Chum.
Woo!
We had a podcast together called Existential Spices, and it was all about like mental health and like just like topics surrounding that. Nice. And then the last episode was burnout, and then I had to stop doing the podcast because I burned out. It's pretty ironic.
If you were to start a podcast right now, what would it be about?
I don't really want to start a podcast.
No,
everybody wants to start a podcast. I just feel like every podcast has been done. It's to the point where it's like this is the most I feel like when we were like this is a podcast, So I like it, but I don't want to do like a professional version of this. I want to do like an impromptu, we're hanging out, but like I want like whatever show I do to be more planned. Podcast should be 5 minutes long. Yeah, like I feel like this is the podcast I like. We sit down, I have a plunger in my head, we have a couple drinks, we shoot the shit. But I don't want that to be like I don't want to be like H3 where it's like H3, you're not really into them, but their whole thing is podcasts. And it's really fun, and I enjoy watching them, but I don't want that to be me. Like, I don't see that and be like, that's what I want to be. You know, I like that as a side thing. Like, it's like, you know, like, it's like if you make a movie, there's the director's commentary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like podcast is just one big director's commentary.
I love director's commentary.
Yeah, but the movie's better, obviously. Right?
Yeah, but the commentary sometimes enhances it.
Yeah, so you're right. Podcast should be 5 minutes. I agree with that. So I guess my short answer is I don't want one. My longer answer is probably something like Frenemies. So H3 did a podcast with Trisha Paytas.
Oh, is that girl who freaked out?
Yeah, it had a breakdown, and like she kind of tore their family apart. But man, that podcast was good. It was. It was split down the middle, and half of it was pink, and
that's what I think about when I picture VPD. Like it doesn't VPD. It's like, yeah, sure, she tore apart my marriage, but oh my God, was it exciting?
The content.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was pink on one side, and then Ethan was black on the other side. So it was like the set was really, really cool, and she had a pink mic, he had a black mic. And they just like, it was just, they had very, very compatible personalities because they're both pretty problematic, I think. But like, she's more like that sort of bubbly blonde, like Barbie, like dumb blonde thing.
I feel like he can direct his.
Yeah, and his is more like this kind of like sarcastic, like edgy dude. But like together they were so funny. Like it just worked so well. I think
I never listened to it, but like I
need
want
to show you some episodes. They're both very funny people, and so them talking was incredible. But then they would do like stupid things at the end, which I feel like that really inspired me for a lot of like the so streams and a lot of stuff I've done on my channel. Where it's like they'll do like a bake off, where they'll do like goat yoga. So there'll be a segment where they'll go and do some crazy shit. So I like that. It's like I love listening to them. I could listen to them all day. But then they'll also do something like fun that's not just sitting in a room and like talking. But I just feel like, yeah, a lot of podcasts are just cut and done, you know. So, yeah, my short answer is I don't want to do a podcast. Short answer is none podcasts.
A lot of podcasts that are shoved in my face are like let's invite a porn star on and ask her about
her
sex.
boobs, and I'm sure she's just like sitting there, just like I don't know.
Yeah. It's like.
I'm sure she's just like trying to talk about her life. They're just like, well, look at those honkers. It's like, oh my God, I can't. I'd be so annoyed being like one of those podcasts. Scuff Podcast was pretty cool sometimes. I don't know that one. But yeah, I feel like those are so many podcasts. I forget what it was, but
I mean, it's easy viewers, but like I would never want that to be my platform.
But I don't think it's like. I don't know. Maybe it is sustainable. I mean, like, what's it called? What was the thing that got Jenna Marbles famous? She was part of Barstool Sports. She was originally on Barstool.
Oh, Barstool.
And so Barstool's done really well for themselves. So, it's like, at first I'm like, it's sort of like an audience that I feel like is very transient. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to go from one, like, here's a porn star talking about sex. Now let's go to another podcast with the porn star talking about sex with a guy with no personality, asking questions about her sex life, you know? But I mean, I feel like that's a lot of Barstool, and Barstool got pretty far.
I mean, yes, but they're definitely on a decline.
I do think so, yeah. Like
Barstool tried to buy 2 of my videos, and they gave me the most horrible contract ever. And
I was like, you can't repost it anywhere.
Yeah, it's like, we own it. We make money off of it. You can't repost it. I'm just like,
really? Yeah, it was
I'm
really
like, fuck you. It's like, but we'll shout you out. It's like,
thank you so much. I'm so glad for the 6 followers that
it's
are still
like,
active
I don't want your audience. Yeah. I've seen it. I don't want it.
I also just don't think that there would be that much traffic. I don't.
Something I've learned is that like, just because somebody shouts you out, it's just like they have their audience, and their audience is not interested in following new people.
Yeah. I mean, it really has to be very adjacent. Like the people where audiences join other audiences is like, I really like this like British group of people, not the one that KSI's in, but like there's these guys like Will and E, and like I'm Alex and Memulus and like James something, and I follow not all of them but almost all of them because they're always in each other's videos. Like that's when it's like an actual shout out is useful, where it's like you're actually friends and you're actually like constantly in each other's stuff. Because like sometimes I'll watch I'm Alex and Memulus on their channel, and then they'll go to another channel and do like the same content, but like on the other person. So it's like, well, obviously I want to follow that, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm just getting tired of podcasts. I think podcasts would be cool as like, yeah, like a director's commentary. Like you do something else and then you talk about it on a podcast. Or like you just talk about it on Twitch. Like you just do it like this.
What up, James?
Yeah, James something. I'm James. Yes, a multi-James. It's true.
I mean, okay, if the audio's not coming through the mic, do we even need it out?
I don't know. Is that doing anything? I'm so confused. Is this on? Like, how do you turn this on? Because Mao commented that this is a good mic. I think it's coming from the camera. Is it coming from the cam? I have no idea. I literally have no idea.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll be back.
Can you select an OBS? Yeah, I mean, it says, it's like not popping up. Like, I think maybe I have to turn it on or something. What does the Stream Deck button do? Sound Blaster? Webcam? What you hear? Oh, Sound Blaster. No, that's what I hear. I thought it was connected to this thing called Sound Blaster, but there's like a, but I don't think it is. Is this plugged into? Oh, it's connected to this like Yamaha thing. Do I have to turn this on? Oh my god. I don't know how to use this. Okay, no, that's the headphones. Okay, the mic is plugged into, yeah, it's plugged into this giant mixer, but I don't know how to turn this on. Oh wait, oh shit, oh damn. Oh, I just turned it on, okay. We might be cooking with gas here. Let's see. I have no idea. Bop, 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 bop. I don't know. Now the sound's coming from my headphones. That's probably good. It worked? Is this better? Is this, wait, are you serious? Is this it? Did it work? Yo, yo, I figured this out just as it's ending. Hey, Jade. Jade stops by the stream to say something and then erase it. Okay, 6. So we're pretty much at the end of time because I have work in the morning. So we streamed just long enough to understand how to get this to work, and then we're gonna leave. Perfect. I don't know what this is, Jade. You might have to turn on the 4V button. No audio now. Wait, it's back? Wait. Is it good or back? Okay, we're good. So what did you do? I turned on, there's this Yamaha mixer and it just wasn't on. And it was, I just traced where the cord was, you know. I think the camera should be better for a Twitch studio. Yeah, I think they expect you to play games. I think Twitch is still confused as to what's going on because it's just a Logitech HD camera, which is fine, but it's like kind of, it's good if you want to play games. I think that a lot of people on Twitch don't understand, like, I get the impression that Twitch staff don't really understand that, like, even if you play games, like, even if you are known to be an esports player, and this is fine for, like, you know, this is fine if it's in the corner like this, right? Wait, let me do this. You know, like, if it's this size, it does the trick absolutely. Like, there's no need for it to be a DSLR here, right? Because you got the game, whatever. But there's so many times, even if you are, like, mainly gaming, where you have to switch to full screen. Like, it's just, that was something that I thought that I wouldn't need because I spent, like, a lot of time. You know, I had a Fallout 76 phase where it was a little too much. I'm lowering it to only 2 more subs, and we get a tour of weird Twitch things. Just saying, it's a pretty good deal. But yeah, I had a bad stage. Not a bad stage. I had a learning stage where I only streamed Fallout 76 for 2 full years, and everyone begged me to stop. because apparently there's no growth in Fallout 76. But I still love Fallout 76. I didn't stop because I didn't like it. I stopped because I thought I had to do something else. Like I had to do anything. But yeah, I realized that like a lot of it.
Is the mic working now?
Yeah, I turned on the thing. It was plugged into there. I just turned it on stream.
Shit.
I want some snacks. Are you eating snacks? I want snacks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get snacks.
What are these? These are Boulder Canyon jalapeno cheddar.
Sounds sick. I'm gonna get some snacks. But yeah, so but then I realized that like there's so many times, especially when I'm just talking to chat, like I'll get on a tangent because as I do, and it was just better to have a big screen. But it's just a lot of the footage is just Fallout and then me in the corner, and I can't even use it for any YouTube stuff. So like I think I understand the thought that like all you need is a Logitech, and definitely if you have it in the corner, that's all you need. But I think at least you need like a mirrorless camera. And possibly like you can have both, but I'm gonna get snacks. You sit down here. I'm gonna get snacks. Okay, sit this way. All right. Okay, you have to talk to chat.
What am I gonna say?
I don't know. James said something.
Okay, James. Oh, this lighting is harsh. Yeah, I feel you on the learning curve. I feel like that's something Moat said. Okay, new topic. What's everybody's favorite fast food place? Let's go. Just a second. Okay. Apparently at the office they have these. These are pretty good. Subway, I guess. These are good. Okay, Subway, McDonald's, okay. No, I guess also it's like region has a lot to do with it too, right? Chipotle. Okay, so we had a conversation about this on the Soso stream one time, where whether or not Chipotle should be considered fast food, because I think Chipotle is actually considered casual dining. But I love Chipotle. Popeyes, nice. It's like Subway where everything is in front of you. Yeah. 100%. Like when someone's like, oh, Subway sucks, or like Chipotle sucks. It's like, you know, you build your own meal, right? I still don't know if I should be ashamed of saying this, but I'm gonna have to say when it comes to like traditional fast food drive-through, we have to say probably Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. Or In-N-Out, but that's more of a West Coast thing. Oh, Popeye's spicy chicken sandwiches? Holy shit. Game changer. In-N-Out, yeah. It's hard to throw In-N-Out in that category, because yes, it is fast food, but like there's so much, there's still a lot of the country and the world that doesn't even know what that is. It's like an unfair advantage. But In-N-Out is amazing. Hello!
I got some snacks.
Oh, she got snaps.
I'm getting some kettle corn. What did I miss?
I asked everyone what their favorite fast food is.
Ooh. Don't say fast food to me.
Oh, I know, right? So, I got some McDonald's.
I love McDonald's.
Popeyes. What else? Subway. But also, there was mention of Chipotle, and then we started talking about whether or not Chipotle is fast food or not, because it's actually
I think it's more like,
considered,
fast casual,
yeah,
whatever that
fast
is.
casual, yeah.
Yeah, Popeye's chicken sandwiches are so good. Dr. Matt Destruction, welcome in.
Woo!
I love the smell of Subway. I wish you could get this, like, I wish you could get Subway, like, the smell of that bread as, like, a perfume. Or, like, a candle.
Or a candle, right?
Yes. Because I noticed that, like, both McDonald's and Subway have an unmistakable smell that you can smell a mile away. To the point where I feel like they, like, fucking spray something. Because it's so distinctly McDonald's and so distinctly Subway.
Yeah.
Like when I was in Beijing, because like in Beijing, you know, they have some things that are
Beijing, Ohio, or Beijing, China?
China. That was the one. They have a lot of things that are very similar. You know, they have a lot of like similar chains. So they'll have like KFC, McDonald's, but they'll also have like it'll be kind of hard to find sometimes some chains. But Subway, I remember I went to Subway once and I could smell it from like a mile away. So like I was so excited because I was like, that's like such a familiar smell, you know?
So,
Your face is always right in the direction of
so with everything being cooked in China, you still smelled Subway
and it was like that's
from far
fire.
away. Wow.
Yeah. And I love Chinese like street food. But like yeah, it was like a mile away. Like it's just so distinct and you know it's Subway. It's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Samim says, oh fucking In and Out. The animal style fries when hot and fresh. Sheesh. What are animal style fries?
Sorry?
What are animal style fries?
Oh, it's from In-N-Out. It has their special sauce. It's got onions.
You guys are killing me.
Yeah.
I was surprised they had Papa John's. It was the only place you could find garlic butter.
Wait,
in Beijing? Yeah.
Beijing? No way. There's Papa John's in Beijing?
Yeah, I remember back in the day. This was back in 20... This was a few years ago. I was like, I'm not doing math right now. But yeah, they had a lot of weird pizza chains. Also, hi, Mash Stars.
What up, Mash?
But yeah, like, they had Pizza Hut, but then they made it so weird. It was like this weird sit-down restaurant. Like, it was weirdly fancy, and they put just awful toppings on it. Like, they just made it
what kind of toppings?
But I don't know, they made it into this weird, like, Chinese pizza hybrid. I'm like, this is not pizza. Whatever you've made
Oh, no.
is unacceptable. But Papa John's was exactly the same. So Papa John's just was like, we're not changing shit. Fuck you guys. And I was like, yes. Multicultural James, no, yeah. I love that James lived in Beijing, too. I love... They used to have a Hooters, too.
Maybe
I went to the
because-
Hooters. The only
okay.
Hooters I've ever been in is Beijing. They were full-on t-shirts.
Here's-
I thought it was weird.
Here's my theory on that. So, it is a weakness in America, but maybe a strength in foreign shores. So maybe, do you think it's because Papa John's is more conservative?
I genuinely
So
think
when they
of,
go
like,
other
fuck you
places,
guys.
they're like, we're not gonna change
Yeah.
a goddamn
I do
thing.
think that
all of our employees are gonna speak fucking English. They're gonna be
That's what
blonde.
They definitely were all Chinese.
Same goddamn recipe. Where it's like Pizza Hut's more like, you know what? Give them
put some
room
weird
to
shit on
roam.
this,
Give them room to roam the recipes.
But I hate it. Like, you couldn't get, like, a normal pizza at Pizza Hut. Yeah, it was, like, super fancy, super weird. You live in California and haven't had animal fries. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to try some. I've had In-N-Out, like, once. Right?
You had it once. It was like around when you first moved here.
Yeah. It was fine. People really like it. I don't know. It's just like, it's sort of like when things are, like, so hyped up and you have it, it's like, there's no way it can meet the hype.
I think it's because you haven't had a lot of Los Angeles burger joints. So you'll go to places like gastropubs. It's like, oh, this burger's so good, it's so good. It's like $17. Doesn't come with fries.
Fries are extra.
Doesn't come with anything. But then you go to In-N-Out and you get this amazing juicy burger, and it's still a few bucks.
Yeah, pretty cheap.
And it's just like, and also I feel like you, out of anyone, would appreciate it more because it's almost like a time capsule into what burger joints used to be.
I do love that.
Yeah.
My head hurts so much from the plunger helmet. I gotta take out the plunger helmet. They had a good run. I wore this like 1.5 hours. You're taking the plunge into Twitch. It
Nice.
hurts so much. Hi, Bashu.
What's up, Bashu?
I'll take a 4x4 animal style. Ooh, French fried grilled buns with chopped chilies. I didn't hit that with the lamb.
You gotta get the chopped chilies.
It's the nostalgia. Yeah.
To be fair, when Moat
Plunge
had In and Out, it wasn't at a traditional location. It was at like a sit down. It was
It was like in like a fancy. Was it by Melrose? It was like a fancy place. Wasn't it kind of by in like a fancy neighborhood?
Yeah, it was like a fancier one. It was sit down only. There was no drive-through or anything. It wasn't like a burger stand. It was like a restaurant. So that already. And Mo, you were kind of like narcoing a little bit.
I'm always narcoing, but yes, I was also losing consciousness.
So we got to go to like one of the really good ones.
Well, I'm not losing consciousness. Masters is getting held by Automod for saying the word "cum." Let me read what James says. You could order steak at Pizza Hut. This is in Beijing. They give you a sizzling plate. It was very overwhelming, but you could also get parfaits and cola ice cream floats. The ice cream floats sound fire.
Wow.
But like Pizza Hut, like the food looks shit. Like I don't understand. Like it's supposed to be fancy, and it's expensive, and it's just like confusing, bad. I don't know. Pizza Hut fucked up.
It kind of turns into a different restaurant at that point, right?
Yeah, because like McDonald's, I think does it right. McDonald's will have like different they will have like sort of like more like Asian style sauces that you don't get here.
But keep the same like.
Yeah, they have the French fries
aesthetic.
are the same, the ice cream's the same, but then they'll have like items. Same with KFC, they did the same thing. But like Pizza Hut went off the rails. Pizza Hut just became a different restaurant. I don't understand. Like, yeah, like McDonald's did it right, KFC did it right. Pizza Hut is buck wild. Yeah, and it's expensive. That's what's crazy. Go to Pizza Hut, it's like expensive. And you get like a steak and a parfait. What the fuck are you? What are you doing, Pizza Hut?
Okay, so I have been wanting to go to a Taco Bell cantina.
Yes.
There's one in Hollywood now.
Oh, we could metro there.
Yes, we need to go there.
Where,
But
wait,
I
where is
also
it in, where?
I think it's on Hollywood Boulevard. I'm pretty sure.
But like Hollywood and what?
I don't know. I've never been there before.
I'm gonna look this up.
But also,
I'm accepting the comment.
Also, when we go to TwitchCon, we need to go to the original Taco Bell Cantina because that one is like
The original ones in Vegas?
Yeah, it's pretty fancy.
I feel like
It's like a nightclub at night.
What?
No.
I feel like it would be, if I had to guess where the original Taco Bell Cantina would come from, I would have guessed Los Angeles. Because that's some LA shit right there.
It's so funny because, like, I don't know if this had anything to do with it, but there's this old 90s action movie starring Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. Demolition Man takes place in the future. And in the future, Taco Bell is a fancy restaurant.
So do you think they did it because of that?
Maybe.
All right.
But in Vegas, apparently, Taco Bell is a fancy restaurant.
Here we go. I'm surprised they don't roll things out first in San Diego. CEO went to SDSU. Why do you know this? Why do you know these facts? The fries are fucking awful, but animal style, it's good. Like God come.
Yep.
What? And it shows you no matter how terrible you are, you can turn into something beautiful. It's empowering. I thought the fries are fine at In-N-Out. I thought the fries are good.
The fries are lacking, but
Really?
animal style are amazing.
There's one at
Amazing.
6741 Hollywood Boulevard.
Not Hollywood Boulevard. It's not too far
It's
from
a
like.
2-hour and 52-minute walk from here.
Well, yeah, we're downtown.
Okay, wait. Let me look for my place. They'll dox me. Let me look from here. It's still like an hour bus. Oh, it's because it's trying to leave now. Okay. So we have to do tomorrow at like a normal time. Yeah, it's like half an hour. Okay, sick. Yeah. It is on, you get off at Hollywood and Highland and walk 2 minutes. Okay, that's super easy. Oh, damn.
That's like right by like Dave and Buster's and shit.
Yeah, that's really easy. Okay. Yeah, we should go. I'm never trusting your taste buds as saying the In-N-Out fries, but I was also going through a narcoleptic episode. Okay, so like I'll just eat anything at that point.
I'm not gonna lie. I think plain In-N-Out fries are okay.
I think they're
That's just my own
fine.
personal
I don't know.
opinion. But also, I'm I'm picky about fries. Like
I'm not picky.
Like
about
I
that.
like
no,
like I like
damn, no palate.
like I like thick steak fries or like crinkle cut fries or
Ooh.
curly fries.
Are we gonna cave and get fast food after this? Because you're killing me right now.
I think we are. I mean, I haven't eaten dinner. I've just been snacking.
I've been eating garbage. We're eating garbage. This is what happened in October, man. That we got sick.
I'm still trying to lose the weight that I gained in October. That was like TwitchCon. We went to Disneyland. Like we were just eating out, eating like
I feel
junk
like we
food.
should-
But it was amazing though. Like we
feel
have
like-
so many good memories. So many great memories. You even said you're like, and as somebody who is always asleep like Moat's like cherished memories from the Disneyland trip. We're not like memories inside the park.
No.
Not like traveling back to her childhood. She's like, no, my favorite part was watching the Halloween movie marathons in the hotel room and eating Jack in the Box.
It was like the whole, yeah, because it was around Halloween time and they were showing every Halloween movie. And there are some questionable ones. Who was the rapper that was in one of those?
Busta Rhymes. He was in one of the Halloween
That
movies.
was ridiculous. That was so fun. Yeah. So as someone, who doesn't like to really like move, my favorite part of the Disney trip was staying inside and eating Jack in the Box and watching the Halloween movies with Bauer. Mash stars know Bauer. We were with Bauer Bullabino.
Oh, I think we're missing some messages.
Yeah, let's see. You went to Disney. How was it? There's a Dave & Buster's in Hollywood.
yeah.
We met in Dave & Buster's in Hollywood. That's how we
No,
met.
we met because of PD Plastic.
Yep. He had like a streamer meetup. in
So
Dave & Buster's with it.
right off of Hollywood and Highland, in pretty much the same complex as the Chinese Theater. There's a Dave & Buster's on the second or third floor.
Second floor, third floor.
Well, top floor.
Where the
top floor.
bowling alley is? I don't know. Is that the one Tron went to? I watched that stream? Probably, because Casey Tron and Pete are really close. But I wasn't there. Were you there when Casey Tron was there?
Yeah.
On that stream? Were they streaming?
Not the stream, no, but I was there.
I missed it.
one
I
of
was
the
out of
times.
town. I love Casey Tron.
Every time Casey Tron was around, you were busy.
I've only met her once at TwitchCon, which sucks. Like, because I was part of the Triple XL network. Me and Gath were. Shout out.
Woo! Now, I'm really glad.
And Petey, obviously.
I'm very sad that you missed this one hangout where it was like, it was PD Plastic, Casey Tron.
I love Casey Tron.
Han Huts.
I love Han
Moon
Huts.
was there.
I mean, I see Moon all the time. Who knows about? No, I love Moon so much, but
Well, yeah. Moon's like 5 minutes from you.
She
your
used to
apartment.
be.
Yeah.
She moved.
We haven't seen her new place yet.
Yeah, I miss Moon a lot.
But yeah, like Han Huts was there. Yeah, there's a lot of us there. That was a very fun night.
And
Where
then
were you?
I think I was in
that night?
Canada.
There was another time you were in Canada
I'm always
and
in
like we
fucking
hung
Canada.
out. It was Bex, me, Rachel, Zach Digital. Like it was so. It's like every few months when everyone gets together.
I'm in fucking.
Those are the
Canada.
times you're in Canada, but you're only in Canada like twice a year.
Crazy. I'm in Canada a lot this year because Christmas, then my grandma passed away, which is sad. And then my wedding, which was just now, and then we're gonna bury my grandma's ashes. I tell people that I'm leaving to Canada in a couple weeks to bury my grandma, and I don't specify that she's cremated. So I think that people have been thinking that we just have her in a fridge somewhere, and we're like,
Well, you don't need to have her in a fridge because it's Canada. You just put her outside.
yep.
And the natural Canadian air will just preserve her.
True.
You know, because it's always what, -30 there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love my grandma. My grandma, I like that my grandma, I feel like, would put up with these jokes because that's just our whole family. Our cousins are here. Some of the worst trolls in my chat, in case you're like, who the fuck's talking like that? They're probably related to me. So she just had to put up with all of our shit as a community. So it's just like, I know grandma would be thrilled if we talk about her this way, but she's like, you know, if you're having a good time, whatever. My grandma's so much more chill than my mom ever was. The universe is conspiring against Moat making friends, right? Although part of it's me, like, because I bully Zach Digital. So, like, part of it's my fault.
You do bully your friends. And, like, luckily when we met, I responded well to the bullying because I would bully right back. but not everybody does.
But that's how I know it's like a good screener. Like I did that on like dating apps too. Hi, Killer Cats. It's nice to see you. It's in the mall where the bowling alley is. Oh, okay. Like on dating apps, I should bring this up. But like when I was seeing the guy in the wheelchair, the first message I sent him was, "I see you are in a wheelchair. I have narcolepsy, so we both spend a lot of time on our asses." And I figured that would go really poorly, or he would find it funny. And if it went really poorly, I'm like, clearly this conversation can go no further because it's only gonna get worse. And he thought it was very funny, so that was good. And then he dumped me.
It's a good thing,
but that was due to something else.
But like that was just due to who you are.
That was just due to knowing me as a person. The jokes were fine, but just like me as a human being. Was, yeah. How are you doing, Killer Cats?
You know, it's a really good thing that you're not bi then, because I feel like
I mean, you know, I round down to ally. That's
I feel like as a guy dating women, especially on like dating apps, like jokes don't go over well at all at first. Like once you're like in person, but like if you just start off just like joking, they won't take you seriously like at all. Like almost 9 times out of 10. Maybe I'm just like meeting the wrong women, but like 9 times out of 10 it's just like, can you take this seriously? It's like, really? What are you, 12?
I feel like perhaps you are meeting the wrong women. As someone who has
Maybe.
a lot of female friends, but I think it's because a lot
but
of...
how your female friends are towards you is
different.
completely different than how they are towards some simp online.
I think it's because when you're a girl and you get dating apps, you get so many off-putting messages that when someone sends something that's a joke, you're just like, I can't tell if this is serious or not because I've gotten so many disturbing messages that this may 100% be just like a sincere person.
So you filter, so like it sounds like, and most of my friends are women, so when I see them filtering guys out, it's from like the smallest fucking thing.
It's because it's the firing squad of dicks.
It's like, he's cute, he has a good job, he has this, oh, this right here, no. And then they go like this. Like with guys, it's like, you're like, she seems real. So swipe right.
She seems like not a bot. She's
she
not
seems real.
Trying to just get me to sign up for her OnlyFans and will never speak to me.
Exactly, yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it's definitely like a numbers game. Like I remember seeing the gender ratio on like Tinder and Bumble, and it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Like the men to women ratio is insane. So it's like you kind of have to choose between lonely not getting messages as a dude. Well, you can't choose, but like that's sort of these are the two things. You get lonely not getting messages very much as a dude. Sometimes you don't get any for like days, or firing squad of dicks, you know?
Yeah.
And both of them have their pros and cons. Both of them have their big cons.
Yeah.
But like I think whoever's on the side, like when you're on the lonely side, you're just like, that would be great. But then when you're on the firing squad of dicks, you're just like, oh, I've just received messages from perhaps the worst people imaginable.
Yeah.
I remember my my name, so I was on OkCupid like a long time ago, and instead of numbers, they put random words at the end, kind of like when you clip stuff on Twitch, they'll just do random words. So instead of being like 420 or like 27, they'll write just random words. So mine had taco in it. And I remember there was this bald, very old, very large dude who's just like, you know, he was just like, can I put my mouth on that taco or something? And it was just the most disturbing looking person, the most disturbing opening message. I mean,
he got right down to it, though.
I should have shuffled after taco. I should have known, but like that was
like so a few of my friends, one thing that I find really funny, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I find it really funny
I'm getting this side. You can only have
it's like
sips, though,
when they show me their like Tinder messages or Hinge messages.
Yeah,
I think it's
I don't think I ever had Hinge.
I think it's really funny when guys are like, my favorite ones are like, hey, how are you? I'm like, oh, I'm good.
Oh, we were just talking about this with my friend, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
hi. Like, it just starts like super normal.
Yeah, it's like, how are you? How are you? It's like, oh, I'm good. You know, kind of a stressful week. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. I hope you're focusing on your mental health. it's like, yeah, it's really important. And they're like, yeah, that's awesome. And then the next message is like, so do you squirt?
That's all my friend got. Was it my friend or her friend? But it was like the fourth message. It was just like so benign. It was like, so do you squirt?
No. This was my friend, but I told you and Cassie about
Oh,
it
I thought that
earlier,
was her
yeah.
friend. This is
Yeah.
so ridiculous.
I think that's fucking hilarious.
Like, yeah, it takes 4 messages to go from, hey, how's your day going? To like, what that pussy do? It's just like,
I
take
think
me
you
out
just
for coffee.
like I think you just gotta get her to like message back and be like, got her.
Do you ever give someone a hard time joking either in their body language suggest you went too hard, so you desperately serve for a self-deprecating joke to salvage the situation? Asking for a friend. I feel like you're reading my mind here, but yes, obviously I've done that. This sounds like something, the definite coping mechanism I have.
You're sort of hard time.
Dating yourself. Yeah, I definitely used online dating. Not before it was cool. I don't want to say in like a hipster way. In a way that was like embarrassing. Because like I was.
Oh, you met your wife there.
That's awesome.
Oh
Congrats.
yeah.
But yeah, like I just have a little. Come on. But I was in college and I had 2 circles of friends. One through my residence and one through fraternities. So they would all fuck each other in there. I mean, my residents didn't, because they were Baptist. That's a whole thing. But like everyone would kind of like go through each other. So it's just like, it was really just like a very shit where you eat scenario. And I'm just like, I can't handle this. I can't handle knowing like who everyone has dated after I date them. Like personally, that's so weird to me.
It is weird, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's why it's always been really hard for me to have groups of friends, because it's hard for me to get past that.
Yeah. And that always happens, and they ruin the friend group. So what I did is I got OkCupid. But that was before like Tinder was really a thing, or Bumble.
Was OkCupid before Tinder?
Yeah, because it was like around the time of like Match.com, and like, you know, it was like a website. So it was more like a dating, like Plenty of Fish. So it was like kind of old school, and like it was like not normal to meet people online.
I totally missed that whole era of online dating.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people did. And so I would tell people, like, I would lie about how I met people back then, because it was like embarrassing.
I remember that though. I remember girls being like, okay, so if my parents ask, just say that we met through friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was a big thing. So yeah, like OkCupid was like, it was like embarrassing to tell people. Like now it's like super common, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was after Match, kind of the same time as Plenty of Fish, yeah. I realized after I typed that dating is ambiguous here. I meant aging yourself. No, dating yourself. No, I got it. At first I did read it as dating yourself, like literally dating, but then I understood after that.
Wait, what was dating or aging
like
yourself?
You're aging yourself because like OkCupid was like in the before times, but dating yourself kind of sounds like you're going out with yourself.
Oh my god.
It's like, honey, don't date men, okay? Date yourself. Date yourself first. Okay. I'm always in
long-term relationships, so I missed out on a lot of online dating, because like
missed out is a wrong phrase. You luckily got to avoid.
Oh, okay, well, because like like since my last ex, it's been like 1 year, but before that I was in that same relationship for 6 years. So there's like a long time of like just like apps that have come and gone, so I don't really know. Like I've never been on like Hinge, or like I was on Tinder for like a little bit, but this is when like Tinder was like hot, when like
Tinder at the beginning was okay, but now Tinder is just like the sort of person that would be like, hey, how's it going? So do you squirt? Like I feel like that Tinder is no longer like a usable app. But it used to be like
all bots now.
It used to be the one that everyone used, so it was like I feel like Tinder then was what Bumble is now, and like maybe Hinge. So it's like a lot like Bumble and Hinge you actually meet. Most
of my single friends are talking about Hinge because I think Hinge is when the girl messages you.
Bumble's
first.
message you first.
Oh, it's Bumble, really?
Yeah, I met my ex on Bumble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. A lot of my single friends are talking about Hinge.
I never told you how I met my ex. That was really funny. I met him on Bumble. We matched, and I asked him a bunch of tech questions because I was working, and this old man who, you know that person at the office that they just keep around because like for seniority's sake, and they just like kind of, he needs to retire, but they kind of can't get rid of him.
Good for him.
So he was giving me this project about like spreadsheets, and he just was like on something. Like he didn't know what he was talking about. And so I saw that this guy was like a computer programmer. And so I asked him all these tech questions, and I just literally just hit this person up for tech support, and I'm asking all these things. It's like, could you clarify this? And he's like typing out, trying to talk and whatever. And then he's just like, do you maybe want to like get my number or something? Like we can talk about this more over the phone. And I'm like, sure. And then we did it for 4 years.
Got her.
Because I asked him for tech support. I just harassed this
Moat
person.
completely fell for it.
It was alright. I don't take that back, that relationship. It probably went too long, but I don't take back the relationship, you know?
Most relationships go too long.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I never gave a shit because I met people off the internet back when you really might have gotten killed by an axe murder. Oh yeah, back the day when like girls would meet people on AOL and they said they were like 13 and they were like an 87-year-old man with like a knife.
Man. Yeah.
And I heard stories about that all the time.
But also, to be fair, when we were like 13, we would say we were 20.
I wouldn't, because I was well behaved.
Oh man. Well,
I did lie on my Neopets profile though.
You slut.
Yeah, I know. The people you met organically without the internet were bad enough that my friends are like, well, it can't get any worse. Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's true. That is so real.
Because people are like, yeah, there was such a stigma about online dating, but then like the people I'd meet in real life were like in fraternities, which is fine. I've met some really good people from fraternities, you know, but I've met some very stereotypically like, yep, that checks out. Checks out, you're in Sigma Chi.
Fills out the boxes. Yeah. That's funny.
So yeah, and when I was in Christian res, that was a whole thing.
Like the Christian reservation?
No, it was like residence, sorry. It was like, I lived in a...
I know, I'm kidding.
I know, I lived in a Baptist residence, and everyone was like very conservative and very like, you know, didn't believe in like sex before marriage and or like
Well,
really
that's where you learn,
intense.
I mean, it's those camps where you learn all your good moves.
Yeah, yeah. So that was a whole thing. That was weird. So those were the two people I hung out with because I lived in a Baptist residence for 3 years, which is a whole can of worms. I feel like
so much makes sense about you
a
now.
whole stream should be devoted to me being in Baptist residence because I have unlimited stories.
So much makes sense, like, about you, because it's like you're very much intertwined in
So many different communities.
in internet culture to the point that is well beyond myself.
Oh,
But
I
at the
was
same-
born in the internet.
Yes.
I was raised in it. I didn't know the outdoors till I was already a man, and then it was nothing but blinding.
It's like, I remember porn on Tumblr. But it's like there's still a lot of things that like shock you and think like it's like you're like you'll know some like weird fucking like Reddit deep dive from like
The cum box. Do you remember the cum
2000.
box?
Yeah.
Y'all
so,
know what I'm talking about.
But it's
Looking at
like,
you.
but the flip side of that is like with me, it's like I know the more disturbing side of the internet.
Yeah, like I avoided Live Leak like the plague because I knew better. You know, like I
Yeah.
knew that like this would be an irreversible damage if I watch this, and you would go searching for that shit, you sick fuck.
I mean, I'm still on
Still-
daily. Just like, hey, do you want to see?
Do you want to see this guy? He doesn't get that hurt. Literally, like, scrapes his face on the pavement. I'm just like, what is your definition of not getting hurt? I'm just like, you got
Not
up
getting
after.
hurt is living. It's like
I don't.
It's
I
like,
can't. I hate videos.
I mean, there are videos out there where it shows people actually dying, but I'm like, don't worry, he lives. But it's like he's not
That's
going to live well.
That's not the bar.
He's not living well, but he lived.
Yeah, that's this dude. I wonder how that dude's face was.
I mean,
After.
he's a skater. I mean, like that's a part of skating. You just
scraping off your face.
he didn't scrape off his face.
It was not a good fall. Your ex before your wife was renamed Anime Psycho in my contacts list by my friend, and I met her from work. What kind of work? You don't have to tell me, but like generally, was it like restaurants? Was it like office? I'm just interested in like the general category. This feels very so-so.
That's wife material.
We're just like drinking stuff. This is not so-so though because we are just drinking stuff that we found in this office. But I am wearing my so-so shirt. Woo! I should ask maybe the person who hooked this up would be interested in buying So-So. I think that would be fun. You
I'm
know?
sorry, say that again.
Maybe the person who hooked this up would be interested in like getting So-So, because I don't know like why they decide to get certain like.
So-So would be great in this office.
Perfect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You worked at a video game company.
Yes!
There's some weirdos that work at video game companies. I should know. I got the connects.
But I mean, like, when it comes to like corporate jobs, those are like the most fun corporate people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm
'Cause
friends with them.
I've had some lame ass corporate jobs, and I've also met a lot of people from those type of jobs, and it's just it's like it's the people who how can I word it? It's like the people who work corporate jobs that normally couldn't work corporate jobs because corporate jobs are just like so soul sucking.
Yeah.
And not to say that gaming jobs.
Oh, they
aren't.
work you to like. That's the problem. Is like they lure you in by being fun.
It's the rebels,
and then they really like work you.
Yeah,
hard.
it's the rebels of the corporate world.
Yeah. But yeah, I.
Oh hell yeah! That's amazing.
I feel very lucky to know people from Twitch. I every time like I think
Got arrested for sending fake anthrax.
there's
Oh
two
my
or
God.
three people I think with a staff badge that have come into my chat because I know them and people freak out every time. I think that's super fun.
Well, yeah, it's like the cops want.
Yeah, it's like the cops and everyone's just like, stop moving.
Yeah, it's like
They're literally just there to like say hi and everyone's
like
just
we're-
like, everyone, don't do anything.
Where's your warden? Like, why are you invading my space right now?
She came from nothing. Oh, here we go. She came from nothing to rise up pretty high. She works on some top shelf games now. I was like a director of production with a mom. With a mom? Is she a mom or is she? Is the? I need to rephrase that. They got arrested for fake. That's wild. That is psycho. Psycho. Yeah, that's a fair. Like, you know, I feel like every guy I know hasn't, like, break something or like, my ex was crazy. And I was just like, okay. Like, you know, I can't believe that every single woman that any man has ever dated is insane, you know? But there's some times where it's like, okay, that's a fair use of that term. Sending fake anthrax, that wins. You know, you are allowed to call your ex crazy.
Okay, so my comment on that is you're right. But
here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
So let's say out of 10 of my exes.
Okay, I'm gonna explain to chat why that your sample size is not acceptable. But
okay. So out of 10 of my exes, I would say 9 of them were legitimately just like should have been hospitalized for something. But there is one that was just so normal and not normal, but just so understanding and so great that she's the reason why I don't say all women are crazy. And even to this day, if anyone says anything bad about her, I'll be like, hey, she was a great lady. And I will defend her.
Was that the Nazi?
No!
Slew accidentally dated a Nazi. This is what I'm talking about. I'm like, you didn't have a normal dating experience. That's what I'm interrupting to say. I'm just like, I would like y'all to know that Slew's sample size was not a regular sample.
I mean, like, that's what happens when you date
alt girls
in the alt community, because there's so many subcultures where it's like, I dated a girl who was in a...
I'm so sorry to bring it up, but again, I was like, this is not a normal dating history.
Well, I dated a girl who was very attractive. She was in a psychobilly punk band.
Very fucking cool.
It was like
gorgeous.
She was the lead singer.
So cool.
And the guitarist. They had a stand-up bass.
She was perfect in every way.
Yeah, and they were famous in Germany. Which, in hindsight...
Do you mean in Heinz?
Yes, she.
I'm so sorry, but this is just my favorite
And also,
story. It's
it's not like right off the bat, she was like saying Nazi shit. She hid it from me.
Oh, yeah.
And then about like 3 months in, I found out that she was a Nazi.
How'd you find out?
Found out because I went to her house and there was a framed map of Germany.
This is one of my favorite stories. I'm so sorry I'm bringing it up again, but this is one of my favorite stories.
And we first hit it off because, and this is another thing, like super like racists also love history, but for different reasons.
Because you're a big history fan.
I'm a huge history nerd.
Yeah.
So
and she was like super into World War II, which is weird. You don't meet that many girls really into World War II.
You don't meet very many beautiful punk women who love World War II. So I was like, this girl's fucking awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I was at her house and I saw a framed map of Germany. And I was looking at it and I'm like, Germany's not that big. And I realized that it was a Nazi-occupied Germany poster that she had framed on her wall. And I'm just like...
What a realization. This was 3 months in.
I'm like, the only way that would be acceptable is if it was like...
A vintage
collector's item. I'm just like, okay, like, I get it. That's
You're into
a part of history.
Yeah.
I get it. But it was like something that you can buy off like probably not Amazon anymore.
Printed poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I addressed it, like she didn't know what to say. She was like making like shit up and like making it sound like not as bad as it actually was. So anyway, and then that led into like so much shit where like she would, from not mentioning anything about
the
Nazi
cat's out
party,
of the bag after the
she would be like,
map,
well,
right?
well, you know, it's a part of history, blah blah blah, and then it would go into like, well, you gotta admit that so and so, and I'm just like, no, I don't agree with you. And then it just
like
went
now,
downhill.
I mean, now that like the band-aid's kind of ripped off, she's like, well, I could just bring some viewpoints. I would ignore all that if she's hot, Aziz says. Why are men? What? I don't know if Aziz is a man.
I mean, it did take a month to break up after that, so.
How?
Because she was trying her best to like
Not be a Nazi?
But then like that was like the starting point to where it went from like being like, well, you know, it's important to appreciate history, like regardless of like which side, blah blah blah. Like it's just like interesting. I'm just like, okay, I guess I can see that. And then it went to like her being like, well, I guess we can both agree that like Anne Frank never existed, right? And I'm just like,
you never told me that.
Well, I mean, that's just like one of the many things that she said.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like after dating someone 3 months, you were just like, you know, maybe I just like am seeing things. Like she can't be like full-blown Nazi.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And did she look good in Hugo Boss? Stick it once.
That's really funny.
What's worse, a Confederate flag or a map of Germany circa 1933?
Oh man.
I don't even know my answer to that.
I mean,
both are bad, right? You don't both are the losing. You don't want to be the loser. Both are the losers, right?
I would say probably the Germany flag.
I think I agree.
Because I feel like the Confederate flag, you can sometimes kind of write it off as like ignorance, where it's like, I think some people really do just see it as like Southern pride. As much as I hate to like give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I think that's very
dumb. I feel
Yeah.
like somebody today, if they had the Germany flag circa like 33,
that
they researched it.
Yeah, like there's a lot more intention.
Yeah.
I would say this is really, it's too close for me to call, but I do see that like one is like you really looked that up and stuff. Yeah. Well, one you might have just like pasted on and not really paid attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say both are pretty bad. I mean, I just think it's safe to say. Masher says, I think everyone is varying levels insane, and the concept of sanity is just peak copium. Absolutely. I agree. Racist versus genocide approved. Yeah, we're really just getting the part of
Those are the choices out there.
Slaver's part forced genocide, part forced labor, part genocide. Yeah, we're really going to the bottom of the barrel. Like I can't.
Dukes of Hazzard, remember? See, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like I feel like the Confederate flag gets into like muddy waters.
I never watched Dukes of Hazzard.
I didn't either, but I'm aware of it, and I know
Jessica
that was a
Simpson's
part
in the
of
new one, right?
what's don't tell me the name of the car. It's
Is the Confederate flag on the Dukes of Hazzard car?
I think so, but the car was named something. I forget what the car was named.
I don't know, but yeah, I would say if I had to choose
the General Lee. It was called the General Lee, right?
What?
I'm pretty sure the car was called the General Lee. I didn't even look that up.
That's terrible. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say both are bad. I would say the German one is worse, but I would say both are really bad. I would say both. Don't put both.
Well,
don't put either.
Isn't there still a General Lee statue?
There's statues everywhere.
Outside the courthouse in Virginia?
I can imagine. There's a lot of statues that are like, I don't know, why put the losing statue up? I don't know. Just like even like objectively, why do that? I wanted to be Daisy Duke growing up. Is Daisy Duke? I thought Daisy Dukes were like the shorts.
Well, aren't they like named after her, or is she named after the Daisy Dukes?
I don't know. But see, we're going in deep into a lore of a movie that I've never seen, either the original or the remake.
Wasn't Daisy Duke like an adorable blonde?
Probably. That sounds right. I mean, Jessica Simpson was in Boots Are Made for Walking, which was an official song for the new Dukes of Hazzard. That's all I know.
Isn't that amazing when Jessica Simpson invented Daisy Dukes?
Jessica Simpson was a wild ride. What is she doing now? Honestly, I feel like she's underrated. I'm not gonna lie, because it was her. She was on this. I feel like she was on the Disney show, right, with like Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears. I feel like she got shafted. I think she deserved more credit than she got. And she had great shoes. I'm not gonna lie. Jessica Simpson's shoes were very good and very trendy at the time.
I mean, I guess in my experience, my eyes are starting to water. I mean, I guess if my experience with my crazy anime ex is any indication, my 29-year-old self clearly would put up with it until the sex stopped being interesting, and then if there's a reason to break up.
I'm very concerned about men. I don't like to
never underestimate our ability to put up with whatever comes our way if
you get laid. Again, not a good person to name, obviously, but unfortunately, he was my favorite comedian, so he's the only one that I can like recite stand-up bits off. But Louis C.K. was talking about how like the same thing, and about he could be having sex with a woman, and she's just like, I killed your grandmother, and he's like, after I come, we're gonna have a serious discussion about this. And this appears to ring more true than I wanted it to.
Yeah.
Being rich and tired of people thinking she was actually stupid rather than being a simp farming pioneer. I loved the
Newlyweds.
I didn't watch much of it, but I loved like the memes that came out of it. I guess it was like proto memes, but like I loved like how she thought the chicken of the sea was like real chicken.
Oh, that's classic.
I love that.
Classic,
and like I feel like that was very like, maybe she is that dumb, but I feel like there was very like Marilyn Monroe-esque like comedy to it. Like because the dumb blonde is a stereotype for a reason, because it's so funny, and a lot of the people who are the dumb blonde are not that dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Paris Hilton is a great example. Like she milked that, and I just think there's like a lot of like cleverness and humor. That, like
wasn't Marilyn like that too?
Marilyn was the epitome of like hilarious. Like she was in all the comedies, and she was the dumb blonde, and she was very, very funny. But people like don't really give her credit because they just see her as like a sex symbol and a hot person.
She was too hot to be taken seriously.
She was too hot to be funny, but she was both. She was both. Remember that. Big Marilyn fan. You don't put up with. Okay, it's past. It's 1:30. I cannot believe it's 1:30. We have to leave.
You gotta leave?
This is fucking ridiculous. All right, let's see what we can raid. I wanted to be here for an hour and a half, but I had too much fun. But we'll be back here on Sunday, luckily, because my friend will be.
I forget how much I like streaming with you. We just talk about bullshit for too long.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so we got goat versus fish,
Nice. Love goat versus fish.
Southpaw, that New Zealand guy. We got Bort. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
got some good choices.
Yeah.
Never mind. Caprice McBean.
Okay, let's do it.
Let me think. Let me go here.
Yeah, because I feel like there's some that we always raid. Like we always raid Justini.
We always raid Justine, which I love, and she also lives here, so we need to hang out with her. But
Wait, she lives here now?
yeah, she moved here permanently.
What? Did you invite her to the party?
Yeah, I invited her to a party, but Breezy can't make it, so
Oh.
yeah, right. Oh, Settle Majority's here, and Ill Hunter. Oh, I love that. Okay, wait. Actually, let's see. I kind of want to raid. Okay, wait. I'm actually thinking goat versus fish. Board.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, deathly ill. No, there's like a bazillion. She's got like a bazillion people
Oh,
watching. Navius. Let's not do It's Justine because we always raise Justine. Navius.
I don't know.
Bort.
I don't know Navius.
He's the woman who got banned for saying he was 12 as a joke. And even though everybody knows it's the last thing that you should do. Yes, Marilyn using potato sacks as dress was peak Marilyn. Yeah, like someone said that she was like, you could wear a potato sack and still look hot, and then she wore a potato sack. It was incredible.
Nice.
I love that.
Okay, so Navius, Bort, and who else?
I mean, we could raid Deathly Ill. She's got like a bazillion people watching now, I feel like. I like her a lot.
Who's Deathly Ill?
She's really cool. We met her at TwitchCon briefly. She's actually really great.
I mean, she's got enough people watching.
Yeah. Okay, so Navius, Bort, Southpaw, Goat versus Fish.
Let's do Bort.
Bort? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, everyone. See you very much. See you very much. Thank you very much for being here. We will be back at the office on Sunday because my friend wakes up at 6 a.m., so I can't stream next week. I could, but I feel like it would be a dick move. So
No.
we are forced to hang out in the coolest office ever. Look at this plant.
Sunday. We'll be here Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, you're going to come?
Maybe, yeah.
Don't say maybe. All right. See you all later. Bye. Oh, we got to do a raid message. We got raid 1 and raid 2.
Say that I'm here too. Okay.
Oh, Slew's here too.
Whatever. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for chatting.
Let's see. Here, we'll do like a Slew music raid. All right, have a good night. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. This was really, really fun. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna raid, and we'll be back on Sunday. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Okay, I gotta turn off the.
Can we hear his sound?
Yeah, I have to turn off this, I think.
No way, MoatSimulator's raiding me. Let's go. Moat, how the bloody hell are ya? Welcome in, raiders. Moat, how was your stream? What'd you get up to? Thank you so much for raiding me. Hi, if you don't know who I am, my name is Bort FPS. I'm a variety streamer from Melbourne, Australia. Who does resub? Let's go! Headhunter. Yo, howdy doody. Thank you so much for the 23 months, bro. You're almost at 2 years. How crazy is that? Insane. Put a shout out for Headhunter, please. Thank you, Jess. Moat, what'd you get up to? You're in the LA Twitch office. I saw that. I saw you were streaming in the Twitch office, but I was like, what's this meme? What's going on? Like, what's the meme here? Like, what's the bit? There's something going on here. But I ran out of time. I couldn't work it out. What's up, Killer? Welcome in.
We actually got to that
Cheer up,
turn
da
on
bong,
right
cheer
there.
up. And Slew is here too. How you doing, Slew? It was my idea to raid you. Moat voted against it. Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. Oh my god, this guy's playing Overwatch too. Isn't that game dead now? Like, since they fucked up their... Uh-oh. Damn it. Dude, didn't they fuck up Overwatch because they removed hero mode? Now the game's dead? It's actually not a bit, bro. Look, I know you. I know you, bro. You got bits on bits. There's layers to all of your jokes, and I know you probably like sectioned off a portion in your house or something, and then just put like on a bit of A4 sheet of paper, printed off like the Twitch logo, and you have that. You're like, yo, check it out, everyone. We're in the Twitch office. I know that's what you got going on. Come to LA, I bet you can stream in the office.